Alright, good morning. Here we are the day after the big blow. Holy cats, did the wind blow yesterday. You probably saw a lot of videos online about it. It was crazy. With water this high, you don't want a north wind here. That's what we got big time yesterday. Hard northwest wind, and it blew all day. Caused all kinds of trouble. But now the next day, here we go, it's quiet. So I've got customers coming this week, starting tomorrow. So even the day after the big blow, I've got to get out and see what happened. I don't know that I'm traveling far. It's gonna blow again today. But it's supposed to be a southwest wind. This wind is right now out of the east. The front just came through. I don't know if you can see it over there or not, but you can see the rain. That just missed us, coming from the northwest going to the southeast. So I think I'm staying pretty close here this morning. I want to run a little bit, and maybe I'll do that. Got these guys this week for 2 days, so we will just see what happens. We can run a little bit. It's beautiful right now, but the wind's going to come up. I don't know if I want to do this or not. Got plenty of gas. I could. Well, we'll shut the camera off when we come back. I'll let you know where I am for sure, all right? Good. All right, well, I decided to make the run. About 13 miles away. And I guess I'll tell you where I am at a spot called Stony Point. You've heard of that? You haven't been here. It's not a secret. This is a very good mid to late June into July bite every year. It's not real consistent though. It's kind of funny. I'll move this down so the wind noise. But boy, when the fish are in here, they're in here good. It is just a few minutes before 9 o'clock. It's 8:54. I'm in 32 feet of water. Over here at Stony Point, the fish are big. Bigger. Maybe big keepers, but bigger. Sometimes you have a hard time getting ones to keep. Just gotta, like I mentioned, I'm on the anchor today. So I know you have to let out enough rope on the anchor, and I never do, first of all. All right, if you have an anchor in your boat, you're coming to Lake of the Woods, let me tell you something. Have at least 200 feet of rope. All right, 200 feet of anchor rope. I see trips ruined on these breezy days by people who have 100 feet, 90 feet, 80 feet of rope. You might need to let out 200 feet of rope to handle here. The day after a big blow like that, just about any time of the year, I'd say that could kill a bite for a day. Last week in those storms that we had in that big wind, fishing went down to a crawl for a while, but you know, it started rolling again. This time of the year, however, I'd say that a day of wind should have minimal effect. More than likely, fish will bite in here sometime today. I made kind of a haul over here to get to this spot. So if I came all the way over here for not, that might ruin me for coming back tomorrow or the next day when I have to. But I'm confident. I like this spot. I heard fish were going at Stony, and I thought, well, this is where all my icons over here. Well, there's the first bite. I have been here 5 minutes. I got bit off right there. Another bite. I've been here 8 minutes. That first 5 minutes was tough. I thought, hey, I'm never going to catch a fish. And, well, I was right. Here's a 13-inch sauger. Nice, healthy Lake of the Woods fish. Puked up his minnow. And off he goes. But of the 5 boats that are here, 4 of them are anchored up and jigging, and one looks like it's drifting, probably pulling spinners. Now, 10 years ago, every boat over here would have been pulling spinners. Every one. The change happens. This jig and a minnow is just a great way to get them on Lake of the Woods. As you can tell, it's real strenuous for me. But the fish just love those dead frozen shiner minnows, and they love getting them off a jig. There we go. This is a nice one. Like I said, there's a lot of little ones in here, and then you catch big ones. I can't even make headway on this. I'm not saying this is a 30-incher, but it's big. It's not going to keep coming pretty easy. No, come on, baby. Well, either a 19-incher or a 20-incher. Get it out of the net here. $20.5. So I was right. Either a 19-incher or a 21-incher, and it was 20.5. So, a few little ones and a big one. Could be an entertaining morning here. I think someone coming to want to fish Lake of the Woods would like to get out here and catch these 21, 22s, 23s. And who knows, they're not all little. I need 4 keepers this morning, and I can keep 4 walleyes if I get them, because I don't have any fish at home. But that big fish that I just caught bit exactly the same as the little ones. So you never know what's going to happen. You never know what you're going to get. I want to show you something here. You know, there's a new rule. While you operate your boat, you've got to have your tether switch hooked up. All right, I'm going to watch my line and do this at the same time. All right, here's your tether right here. And this rope goes in there. Well, that pulls out. You hook this to your body somewhere, and this pulls out. That shuts the engine off. So if you fall overboard, your motor stops, and the boat doesn't run away, or worse yet, run around in a circle and run you over. It gives you the problem is, where do you hook that tether switch up to? On my life jacket, there's no ring. There's no ring on my coat anywhere. What I've done is this here. This is just a tie wrap. Tell you, they're good. Things are good for so many things. All right, simple as that. Hooked onto my belt loop, tie wrap. I take this, but this hooks up to my tie wrap. Easy enough. Boom. That way you're hooked up to the tether when you go, and everything is all right. You're much safer, and you're legal, which is kind of something we should all strive to do, huh? So there's that. There we go. This is the big one, but I think it's going to keep. Oh, yes, sir. A nice big sauger. Measure this guy. A nice 16-inch sauger. He's long, he's not real thick, but he's fairly thick for a sauger. Pretty nice fish. I got one in the bucket. Well, I keep saying, oh, this is a little bigger, but it's not much. Oh, this is bigger. This is probably a 15-inch sauger who puked up a minnow. I'm going to measure this guy. The 14-incher. So as far as keepers that I usually do, you maybe know this, heard it before, 14 inches on saugers and 15-inch minimum on walleyes. And that's not the law, that's just kind of we do in my boat. If you kept those little guys, there's nothing wrong with that, but you could catch your limit in an hour and have a limit of all 13-inch saugers. So you throw those back and Bet on the come for some bigger ones. Hitting it, let go. There we go. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. I said, you never know. You have no idea what you're going to get every bite. Another stud. Well, good. I let him go anyway. I think you probably saw him down there, didn't you? I'd be pretty good at netting it by myself. And I'll tell you, the last few days, I'm glad that happened right when it did. He's fishing like they've gone nuts. But when they get to the top, they shoot away from the boat, under the boat. They're supposed to lay there and let you get the net on them. That is my second slot. It worked out just right. They're good. I'm going to try to get this one in the net, all right? But if I don't want it to weigh heavy on my netting ability. Got to throw him right back. I'd almost rather not bring him into the boat. He did it again. They get just out of the net. Well, I know this net could be made longer, but see people bring them out there a long, long ways. This was too big. I'll measure it. Yeah. 22 incher. Goodbye, buddy. Fish right away. Fish right away. How about that? I might move here. I wasn't going to, but fishing. Oh, this one's going to keep. This is a nice chunky sauger here. Yeah. That's a 15-inch sauger. This will be my fourth slot. Actually, my sixth. I actually count the ones that get away. This is a nice fish, but it's not 30-incher, but it's pretty sure it's going to be too big to keep. So I do my sterling net job again. I got him. Man, this is a nice fish. Yeah, I'm not leaving here. There you go. So big he sticks out over the side of the boat. That's how big this one is. It's 23. Best to get him back in as quick as you can. And it's 4 slots. Got 3 keepers and a bunch of little ones. It's a nice place to sit and fish today. Catch up. Yeah, this one felt a little better at first. Maybe a keeper sauger. Oh man, I think it is. These the walleyes we're getting are all really nice and fat. This is a very long sauger, but there's not a lot to it. But that's a sauger. Yeah. 14.5-incher. Gone again. Got him, got him, got him. Come on up, baby. Be a good one. Oh yeah, man. This is my 5th keeper sauger. Absolutely a keeper. This is even thicker and nicer. Nice 15-incher. Whoop, gotta click this. I think I just lost a minnow without ever even touching the rod, so had a nice good pop there. And well, the head's here. The rest of the minnow's gone. I'll go home one short. So don't tempt me. It's 12:17. 13 minutes left. He's going to lay the rod on the gunnel now. That'll do it. Want to keep that jig in contact with the bottom. If it comes off the wave, it should. Whoop. There we go. Oh, this one feels feisty enough. Come on, come on. Yep, there it is. My limit is all saugers, but every one of them is a stud sauger. And that one's 14.5 inches. And I keep them. You know, some days your limits are better than other days. But I'll never be embarrassed by a 14-inch sauger. I got some things to do here now. I got to pull the anchor by hand here today. So if that doesn't kill me, I'll get home and I will produce this video up and get it up on YouTube. Thanks for coming along with me this morning. This is what the guy does on his day off. I got customers the next couple of days and I got to make sure I know where to bring them, and I think this is not a bad spot. Tomorrow, guaranteed, if it's not too windy, there'll be more walleyes in here, keeper variety. So maybe I'll make this run, maybe I'll stay in my spot closer to home. I'll make that decision in the morning. But whatever it is, I'll second guess myself all day. All right? From Lake of the Woods, I'm Kurt Quinnell. We'll see you soon out here somewhere on the water.